As we all know, the best place to run your business here in Nigeria is Lagos State. And at the center of it all is the heart of Lagos, the capital of Lagos and the business hub of Lagos, Ikeja. I'll be talking to you about the Grosvenors place in Ikeja today, and we'll be getting to meet the CEO of Saber Works. We'll be talking about the pricing, the infrastructures, the contractors, the future, and everything else you would need to know about the Grosvenors place situated right here in the heart of Ikeja, Lagos State, and why you should put your business right here at the Grosvenors place situated in the heart and business hub of Lagos, Ikeja. Let's get to meet the CEO of Saber Works and learn more about Grosvenors place. Good afternoon, sir. It's
Hello.
nice to meet you.
Good afternoon.
Tell us more about what inspires you and what led you to this place where you are right now.
All right. Well, I'm inspired by what you see all around you. The hustle and bustle of Ikeja, the capital city of Lagos, Ikeja.
wow.
So this is what brings me to have what you call a landmark and priceless commercial real estate edifice right in the heart of Ikeja. Ikeja is prime. Ikeja is the trademark for Lagos State itself. Ikeja epitomizes the hustle and bustle of the city of Lagos itself.
Actually.
So these landmarks are very strategic and very historical. If you go towards my northern side here, you have the local and the international airport, the Murtala Mohammed local and international airport. Towards that area there. You have the private hangars there. To the immediate left, you have the Nigerian Air Force Base, the Army Cantonment, and to the very left there, you also have oil and gas industries towards that end over there.
Okay.
And then if you come further down, you have the rail lines. Then of course you have the Imagine Railroad. The railroad structure is there. Fantastic edifice. Just beside it, you have the Ikeja bus terminal. The Lagos State Teaching Hospital, LASUT.
Oh yeah.
Just over there, at that corner over there, you have the bridge that leads to Maryland on the popular Mobolaji Bank Anthony Way. Further down is GRA.
Ikeja GRA.
Ikeja GRA itself, where you have premium and luxury residential real estate. In Ikeja GRA, you have Marriott, you have Radisson Blu, and you have several other edifices that
Ikeja Golf Club
and the Ikeja Police College.
Yeah.
So Ikeja itself is pivotal to the development of Lagos State. Around this edifice, you can't get it wrong. And they are all between 5 and 15 minutes, all in the proximity of the Grosvenors above from all over Ikeja, Lagos. Welcome to Grosvenors.
Thank you.
This is not just a building, it is a living structure. Smart glass panels adjust automatically to minimize energy use. The double-skin facade creates a natural chimney effect. Cooling interiors overlooking the bustling computer village and surrounded by key commercial landmarks.
We know you as Mr. Segun Phillips and the owner of Saber Works. We've also heard a lot of infrastructures and a lot of buildings and upcoming projects coming from Saber Works. But we want to know you more personally. Tell us more about yourself, Mr. Segun Phillips.
I'm an Indian, born and bred, Lagosian, right in the heart of our law here. I was born right here, even on this spot, privileged. But then again, I'm also a former banker. I've done about 17 years in the finance. I veered into real estate because of the passion I have for growth and for shelter. Of course, the moment you take out feeding and clothing, the next thing for all human beings is shelter. And in the past, I've had a bit of sting with my parents on, at that time, laboring individuals who set out to create an opportunity for land where they were. And that was a negative impact towards me because eventually my mom ended up losing that land. But over the years, I realized that if I could render a service to people in that aspect and in that sphere, it will be a blessing, not just to myself, but to others around us. So that's why we are here. That's what I stand for. I've come in to ensure that we create our own gap as Saber Works to ensure that the deficit, the over 1,000 housing deficit in Nigeria will be one of the people that will solve that situation as we speak. And that's why we have Grosvenors as one of our steaming projects that we have on ground. And that's partly what drives me and the passion I have for the real estate industry.
with all your expertise and everything you've told us about real estate and your story that inspired you to build Grosvenor Place, please tell us how you subcontracted your contractors for this place, knowing what you want to achieve and knowing you want the best for your clients and your audience.
Okay, so because from day one I've conceptualized excellence and premium luxury, we decided to first of all have it open to our teaming contractors.
Okay.
We had contractual interviews.
Oh my God. Interviews for contractors?
For contractors.
Wow.
Yes, and then eventually we picked the best of the best. We looked at the person's experience.
Okay.
We looked at the level of delivery, what that person has experienced, what that person had delivered in the past, the quality of what that person had delivered in the past, and also we looked at the brand of that individual, what that brand epitomizes.
What you want to do here in Grosvenor.
Does that person's company or the person's company, did they epitomize what we epitomize? Do they represent what we represent?
Their vision,
their vision. Do they represent quality? Do they represent integrity? Do they represent versatility? Those are the things we looked at, and eventually we picked a perfect combination of contractor engineers who can work with us. And the name of the company is called Better Arc, and they are our contractors, and they've been on this side for the longest period of time, in the last couple of 6 or 7 months, and they've done quite an amazing job as it is. We also internally have a team of consultants. These consultants were also highly sought after.
These consultants are for the contractors?
No, these consultants are for the company itself.
Oh my
We got consultants who work for us on the project itself.
Okay.
These consultants are what you call like a stopgap. They are the ones that will now supervise the contractor to ensure we meet quality and not quantity, to ensure that the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, to ensure that at the end of the day, the premium user smiles at the end of the day.
I love the fact that you're using quality products and you source your contractors in such a manner. But now I want you to tell us about the amenities that Grosvenor Place provides for the people.
People keep asking about the benefits or the features. As you can see, what I would tell you is, first and foremost, look around you. This is a car park. We are standing on the ground floor of Grosvenors 100 Way Ikeja. This is a car park. So this itself solves a major problem on our Ikeja. For any of our thriving investors, stakeholders, and clients who want to own a space here, you have ample amenities. You have a car park to this place.
I love the fact that this place comes with a car park. The struggle of looking for where to park here in Ikeja is just something else entirely.
Wow, I grew up here. I know the pains of people looking for a place to park, and I know how it discourages clients and customers. They know the place, they know where to get the product, the goods for the service, but because there's no place to park, they drive off. And what does that do to the client? The client loses a customer, and as such, bottom line is inflow. Your inflow drops. We've made provision for that. We have solved that problem for the investor. And then for that, that's what we pride ourselves in the car park. Secondly, you have a lift. Let's come over here. This is the lift vault. See, it's being covered here.
Currently being covered.
It's currently being covered because we are still doing construction as we speak.
Okay.
This starts from ground floor all the way to the 10th floor upstairs. That gives you all-round accessibility to all of the floors.
For the reason you're providing a lift at Grosvenor Place, how many floors do we have here in Grosvenor?
We have 4 floors, ground plus 4. Then that also gives you a paint. You also have a paint building at the top.
Oh my
yes. God. So this covers all of that. It has a maximum of 8 people that can come into here.
Into the lift
at once.
Oh my God.
Then the beautiful thing about it is also that it has steps just right beside it there. And else, this is the entry steps. And then on the 4th floor, you also have steps that do for exit. So you have to
just in case of emergency exit.
exit.
I love the backup
or
plan.
You want to come out, you don't want to come in noticed. You understand? You can go to
especially
the
for people
exit.
that want to like check in on their staffs or something.
Oh, exactly. So we have all that figured out. This shows you that there's been enormous planning that goes into this edifice.
Intentionality was really going into
Intentionality,
Grosvenor's
that's the
place.
word. We've been intentional to ensure that these features are left for you. Then again, you have central CCTV cameras.
Wow.
Each of them, you have access to your own space. This will be provided to you and managed by our astute facility management company, which will also be given to you, which the client himself will be paying at a very affordable rate. Okay. Then you also have the common spaces. When I mean common spaces, I mean lift areas, I mean corridors. Okay. We have centralized air conditioning units there.
Oh my God.
Oh yes. So in every corner,
we all know how hot Nigeria can be.
Oh yeah, in a particular season. And you also know how exhausted people can be when they are coming from somewhere into the building itself.
They're so tired, and everybody just wants to sit and relax for a while.
You also have ample security space at the entry. You also have ample security within the environment itself. You are secure, you are safe. Your goods and your services are secure. Your clients are safe and secure. Then again, one of the things we pride ourselves in, apart from having 24/7 power, which of course you have the national grid where you throw in power for you. Grid. You also have a backup plant.
Wow.
That process immediately the lights go off, it processes out. And then finally you have the solar backed inverter.
The fact that you provided 2 backup plans just mentions the intentionality that was put into this place and mentions how thoughtful you were thinking about the building and everything else that comes with Grosvenor's place.
We want to use energy that is seamless and energy that is eco-friendly at the same time. So Grosvenor itself, this building itself is eco-friendly. The materials that we use for the building for the energy backup is eco-friendly. We want a situation where we also can say, proudly hold up our chest and say we are protecting the environment itself with everything that we use. So these are a few of the features you have on this building. Man house. I was asking someone young today about what the man house is, and a lot of people don't understand. It's the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria building. It's a showcase of that industry that has taken us to where we are today. So for us, it's a pride. This estate, Chief Adeola Odutola, is standing on over 20 acres of land in Ikeja, and you can see the estate is serviced. It's a prime location in the heart of Ikeja. It's where people desire to be in. Those two structures embodies excellence and heritage. That's why the Grosvenors on our way. To the east, you have premium edifices where you have retail and corporate environments. The banks are on Okpebi and on Island Avenue. You have the Alausa roundabout. You have Alausa State Government Secretariat. The Alausa State Government Secretariat is just over there, less than 3 bus stops away. And of course, where you have a secretariat, you have the seat of power. You have the Lagos State Office, Home Office, and the seat of power, where you have the State Assembly. As you can see, on our way, this whole stretch embodies commercial, trade, corporate, and of course, government on all spheres. So you can't go wrong when you invest in Grosvenor.
With everything you've told us about the real estate sector and Grosvenor's place at large, being in the center and heart of Ikeja, tell us about the pricing. We've all heard about how allegedly real estate is being overpriced here in Lagos, Nigeria. So tell us more about the pricing of Grosvenor's place and how you plan on executing it properly.
All right, so for Grosvenor's place, it's premium. Premium is value. Yeah. Premium is high level value. Before we talk about pricing, just look at the environment. There's a surreal kind of feeling you have when you're on top of this building. It gives that feeling of being in charge. And being in charge comes with what you call aesthetics. Ikeja environments, the average for inner Ikeja is between 200 to 350 million naira.
Wow.
for an average
Property.
property 600 square meters.
Wow.
How big on the main road, on the express, as you can see, the going rate here comes is minimum of 600 million naira for spaces around this area,
Wow.
facing the road. However, Saber Works and its contractors have put into place payment plans that encourage our clients and investors to be proud owners of this property. We allow you to do payment plans of 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and even 12-month payment plans with a down payment of a minimum of 10 million naira for this space. This space, as we speak, commands 4 million naira per square meter, per square inch of whatever you are doing here.
Wow.
And the minimum we are doing here is 20 square meter, which gives you 80 million naira if you want to purchase something here. 20 square meter that you will provide for everybody, you're paying 80 million naira. You are paying the 80 million naira to own this space. You are
Forever.
owning a piece of heritage in Ikeja, in Lagos.
The heart
You are
of
owning
Lagos.
the heart of Lagos. You are owning the capital of Lagos in your hands. You are not renting. You are owing at 80 million naira for 20 square feet, as an example. You can own the whole space at 245 square meters.
Wow.
And that's, you own it for life. It gives you return on investments and capital appreciation. Your capital appreciation in terms of rental value. The rental value in Ikeja and its axis and its environment commands nothing less than 7.5% yearly, annually.
Oh my God.
And an ROI of a minimum on a good location of minimum of 25% ROI on a monthly basis. Your asset keeps appreciating.
So speaking about a good location, this is more than a perfect location to talk about ROI.
Exactly, somewhere you desire to stay in and to
Yes.
be in and to be part of it and to put your business in it. On the average, in and around here, if you go towards the traditional commerce and trading environment, which is in Ipodo, there under the bridge, open spaces, which is where you call computer village, open spaces as low as 10 square meters command a minimum of 7 to 8 million naira per annum.
Wow.
If you move further down towards the commercial, sophisticated environment here on Akwebio and Allen Avenue, towards that Alausa, premium spaces for 10 square meters go as high as 10, 12 million naira per annum.
Wow.
So
That's just rent alone.
just rent alone.
So just imagine owning a space here
Just
and the
a
amount
space
you'll be
for
getting
life.
in return, and you're owning it for life.
Exactly. We realize that we are giving our client value for their money, value for their investments. So I ask you a question again. Would you like to invest in your future? Grosvenors is the future here.
Visit the Grosvenors place and see your future space come to life.
Mr. Emmanuel, tell us more about yourself and the construction happening here in Grosvenor.
I am actually the Chief Technical Officer for Saber Works, and I'm the architect in charge of the Grosvenors project going on here in Ikeja. And if you can see the stability of the project, the kind of rods that are used, TNT rods everywhere. We had 24mm gauge for the ground floor level, right up from the foundation, our beams, everything is very clear. So we are going ground floor and 4 floors up, all right? It is important that the structure can carry the weight of what we're doing, and that's why I talked about the gauge of the rods that we're using.
That's basically the foundation of the place.
The foundation, and then the ground floor, the first floor, the second floor.
Knowing fully well that it's a 4-floor building.
Stability is fantastic, all right? State-of-the-art construction, and that's what Grosvenors is giving you. Basically, the architectural design shows open floor plan design. That simply means that we're going to have open spaces. Clients who are going to buy from us are going to have the privilege to design their spaces as they see fit.
Wow.
So that's why it's open plan. If you look at the facade of the Grosvenors project, it's another eye-catchy facade.
It is.
Yes, it is, because of our way. And we're trying to deliver on premium architectural design. And if you're doing business in the Grosvenors place, you're selling class, style,
Elegance, luxury,
luxury, yes.
and also a place where your customers can get a parking space without fighting for a space in Ikeja.
This is, and for real,
Honestly.
you just spoke about a a prevalent situation in Lagos State. And that's the reason why I now have to give up our ground floor for parking space so that we have enough parking space for our cars instead of the roadside parking.
That's
and the inconvenience that comes with it.
Thank you so much. We would like to know the future of Saber Works. We would like to know if you have any upcoming projects that people would want to invest in, or if you have anything else the Saber Works has to offer and the future is to bring towards people of Nigeria and people in diaspora that want to invest in Nigeria.
Okay, so far so good. You don't have to go to the future, we need to look at the past. We've been able to deliver a minimum of 10 projects in the last couple of years, estates and buildings. The Exora Pearls in Adini Jones have been delivered, Inogodo have been delivered, in Magodo GRA has been delivered, the Exora Pearls brand has been delivered, people are living in those estates. We have also been able to deliver site and service estates. The Maldives Gardens, Oshoroko, Bejuleki, the Maldives Gardens, Mowe, the Maldives Gardens, Ekpe. We've also gone into a new brand called the Bewaji brands. The Bewaji brand comprises of Royal, Imperial, and of course, the Bewaji Extensive. Meanwhile, at the end of the day, today, we are proud to say we are delivering to you the Orange series. The Orange series comprises of apartments and also duplexes in the heart of Aja and Abraham Madusoya and in the heart of Lekki itself. So we are going national. We are expanding. We have our offices in Ibadan, we have in Abuja. We are expanding outside Nigeria. We'll be having new projects. As we speak, we are doing Grosvenors Awolowo Way 1. We'll be doing Scheme 2, Grosvenors 2, just on this area here. Well, this other building beside us here. We will be also having new buildings and projects right in the heart of, not just in Ikeja, but in Lekki Admiralty and of course in Banana Island. At the same time, we have acquired a license. We have opened shop in the United Kingdom for our Nigerians in diaspora who want to key to most of our projects. We have an office in the United Kingdom. We will be giving you further details onto this. We have also extensively planned to open shop in the United Arab Emirates, specifically in Dubai. And these are things we have thought through, and we understand that commercial real estate and hospitality real estate is the next phase for the Nigerian real estate client. And we are positioning ourselves so you can be reassured. The Grosvenors will be the statement through which we can ensure that we are industry players in the commercial real estate, while not forgetting our roots in the residential real estate space. So on both worlds, we'll be doing exceptionally well. And we are promising our stakeholders, investors, and clientele that we'll be doing exceptionally well in the next couple of years. That is the future of Saber Works.
Thank you so much for everything. At least now the questions have been answered to a certain extent. We know about Grosvenor's place, we know about the future of Saber Works, and basically know about everything real estate about Saber Works here in Lagos, Nigeria.
It's a pleasure having you around. You have a lovely afternoon, and thanks for coming. Please feel free for any of your teaming clients who want to have any questions. Feel free, it's an open talk.
Okay.
We are here every day to take us around.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And I'm very happy to know that we've answered all the various questions, including the renting, the contractors, and every other thing that we might be needing to invest here in the Grosvenors place. Hope to see you soon.